Yo, what is up? We are back with another mini pod. Today, I'm going to be talking about my week. I mean, this week, dude, hasn't been really too special. I've been having these, like, really deep feelings of, like, I guess, burnout. I think that's in part because of the intensity and the, just pure, like, I guess sort of addiction to exercise that I feel right now. And I think it's also just in part to just with how much shit I'm going through it right now. Um, Life has been pretty crazy the past few years. Ever since I've started work, I've been kind of going through like a mental health thing. Every year there's always something new, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm just finding myself like just always finding myself in some sort of predicament in that way. But I'm finding my way out, and I'm getting there better, and I'm getting better every day, and I'm finding myself, and I'm doing the right things, and I'm taking the right steps. So it's not like I'm being negative or complaining or even say anything bad, I guess. Really. Anyway, um, I'm just kind of I'm staring off into space. On the side here, I'm looking at my computer, but I'm I'm doing good though. I really do. I really am. What else could I talk about? I mean, in terms of like things and stuffs, I don't really do a lot of things and stuffs. I watch a lot of YouTube. So like that's like a big, really big part of my life. Like I was just watching Jinxie's like at least a little portion of it. His Rainbow Six tournament today. I watched that a little bit. I watched the new Simon video. I watched the new Hattie video. I watched I've been watching Dr. Mike out of nowhere just to I don't know, randomly learn something. Anyway, I'm just kind of this is a normal occurrence that I've been having for like ever since YouTube ever became popular, if that makes sense. Even before then, ever since I got hooked on YouTube, it's always been a very, 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 and I mean very big part of my life. And like, I think the reason also why I'm feeling these feelings of burnout is because of the fact that I'm also kind of in a way addicted to YouTube, but also not really at all. Not even close. Like I can be apart from YouTube. I don't care. I can watch other shit. I don't care. But I think it's a thing of like if I don't watch YouTube videos, like if I don't watch YouTube a little bit every single day, I feel I don't know. I feel different. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird how I explain it, but it's not a thing to worry about. I'm just saying that like straight up. It's like this is a very 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 light statement, but I don't know. I feel like there's a feeling of like a little glimpse of FOMO whenever I don't watch things and whenever I'm not sort of in a way caught up with what's going on YouTube side. I don't know. I watch a bunch of shit, and so I've always been like, if there's like a moment of time that I can just do nothing and just well like like anybody else like watch something, typically people would go straight for the option of a show or a TV, like a TV series, like I just said, like, or just like, I don't know, just watch, like anime. Like I've been pushed a lot to watch anime, but I haven't really been. I don't know. I've just been more hooked on YouTube than that. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like I need a sort of not quit YouTube, but kind of die down the amount of watching that I do of YouTube, and just switch to like other shit, and like actually watch shows instead of watching people react to shows, or like actually play the video game before I watch people react to the video game. You know what I mean? You know, instead of like seeing people do things before I do things, like just do it, before, instead of, and make my own sort of thought process, and then, look at it, because that's what makes it more, more, I guess, precious or something, if that makes sense. That makes it better, when you watch it. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just kind of yapping right now, but it's a true thing that I've been like going through like since the beginning. I kind of, I'm kind of hooked on YouTube more than anything. I feel like there's a lot of people that are more hooked on YouTube than shows too. I get that, but at least with me, I don't know. I feel like I don't really watch a lot of like movies or TV shows anymore. I just straight up watch YouTube, and I feel like I'm also having that sense of sort of FOMO, quote unquote. It's not really like, again, very 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 rarely like statements, but like I just have this sense of FOMO, with like with like shows and shit. I don't know. Random thoughts. Anyways, that's how I am. I randomly, I have such ADHD. It's crazy. I have so many different things going on in my head, like all at once. But anyways, what else could I talk about? Oh right, there's one thing that I do want to talk about. And that's something that I've realized, like, throughout this whole, like, mental health journey, there has been so many moments that I'm growing, and, like, I'm actively seeing that since I've been, like, focusing on my mental health, there have been moments that I've actually learned a lot from myself, and have learned, many different things. Like, there's, like, literally the most recent thing that I learned is in terms of like, I think I've talked about this already, but in terms of pressure on the line, like I talked about like whenever I'm going through it and there's a lot of pressure, when there's people on the outside yelling at me, I don't know what's going on. That's when it slows me down, or like that. That's when I kind of don't hear them or something like that, or when I'm in the zone and trying to get out of a situation, I tend to sort of freeze whenever somebody's yelling at me from the outside. And that's one thing I'm still actively working on, obviously, because it's a recent discovery. So but another thing that I just recently realized is I just recently, when I was on the line, I was going through it. We were busy. I had the special, and I literally I asked for help. And I asked for help because one of our night guys was doing prep in the back, and I was literally like, I was just going through it, and then I asked for help from him, and then all of a sudden, like, I just lost track. And it was just like one of those things where I whenever I do ask for help, I realize this. Whenever I do ask for help, um, I ask for help in terms of like, I usually think like in the mindset of I just need to get my mind right, and I need to get everything, situated. In the after fact, I just realized that, like, and even chef talked to me about that, like he was just like, going through that stuff, you definitely need to like realize, like, hey, just take like 30 seconds and just, you know like just literally organize yourself, and like it's okay to like do that, and he just sort of in a way reassured those thoughts, and like I'm just like, yeah, you know what, that is very true. I do need to work on that, and like I feel like in at the end of the day, I feel like I could have just done better. I really could have, in that situation. But I also just understand that it was just like, I don't know, it was kind of different. But anyways, I'm kind of just not really trauma dumping, but just talking about some shit that I've been going through, with work and shit. I'm not trying to make it a whole trauma dumping segment, but like I just wanted to talk about it, just to bring it up, and like, maybe some people have had that same thought process, and maybe you're also going through it too with that, in terms of that, and can, maybe learn something from that, and all that sort of stuff, and maybe there's someone out there like that, but that's just me just yapping about shit, Like I said, this is a yap fest. This whole podcast is a yap fest, so please take everything that I say with the smallest grain of salt, smaller than sea salt. You know what I mean? Like, smaller than sea salt. So, straight up. Yeah, man, I don't really know. There isn't really much else to talk about. I mean, I just, I've been doing my thing, man. I've been working out harder. I've been passionate about everything that I do. I just recorded a quote unquote main channel video that I haven't done in many months. I haven't checked that, actually. Let me check that right now. I haven't done one of these in how many months? Let me check it right now. Let's check the other account. Let's do this one. So it has been over half a year since I have uploaded to this channel. And I mean, bro, it's all because I became a cook, and ever since then I kind of just have been fully locked in on just evolving and learning, and just absolutely absorbing information like a motherfucker. And I just, I've been just trying my best, And so I just think now is a good time to kind of, re-engage that mindset and re-engage that channel. And just bring it back, man. I haven't done it in like months, dude. Oh, look at the burn marks, dude. This is also a thing to show like how crazy my week was. Dude, this past week has been crazy. Let me show you the burn marks. I got one on my knuckle right there, and then I got one right there. You see that? That's from a pan. And then we got one on my. There we go. One right there. That was from the oven. Like in the rationale, when you start to put your hand in there, literally my elbow rested for a second, and I just, and then shit, So, um, but dude, but I have been, happier than ever. I've been more passionate than ever in work. I'm not saying that to be negative or anything. I'm just stating shit and shooting the shit. That's it. So I've been doing great though. I really have. Like in terms of, I'm saying all this as like a just getting random bullshit out there. Laying some shit off my chest, or just yapping for a little bit. Like I said just a second ago, like take everything that I say in this mini pod with a smaller grain of salt than sea salt. So, like, straight up, bro. And yeah, man. I mean, like, literally, I got the main channel sort of going. Sorry. I got the main channel sort of going again, and I got all that stuff moving again, and it's been a really fun time, because I've been pushing myself in my workouts. You literally can see supplements right there in the background. Literally see supplements, and then my meds. I haven't been taking my meds. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been really needing them because of, just the exercise has been really the biggest pillar of my mental health. It has been making me mentally, like, physically, mentally strong, and physically strong too. And so I've been more passionate about my workouts, more passionate about all that stuff, and I've been passionate about everything that I've been doing, and I'm just I like, in the bigger picture of things, I'm evolving. It's just now I'm going through the small steps of getting out of this bullshit. Dude, look at how strong I am now, dude. Ever since I've been doing the fucking, I've been like getting bigger, dude. Ever since I've been doing the fucking, like, look at that. I've been doing a lot of push-ups. I've been doing a lot of, like, body weight work. I've been doing a lot more shit, in general. I have not been doing a lot more running, which is, it's fine. I'd rather keep my running at the same tempo in the same spot, while doing more muscle work than add more miles and more muscle work on top of that, and just do the most ridiculous things. I'd rather just, keep it as it is right now, which I'm already pushing myself for. But I'm getting kind of used to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, but like, that means that I'm getting stronger. Dude. I had to, before I would take a break after 50 curls, but now I'm taking a break after 70. So, like, improvement. So, anyways, but like, I'm genuinely, like, enjoying myself, and as you can tell, I'm passionate about everything that I'm doing, and it just gets me going, just thinking about it and talking about it. But my heart rate's going up, and I probably shouldn't be doing that anyway. But I've been feeling good, man. I really have been. I've been passionate. I've been feeling good. I understand that I don't really have many things to talk about in terms of, like, outer worldly things, but like, with me right now and how it's been for the past 5 years, like, not longer than that, I have been searching to find myself, and finding my way to finding my passions, and in turn finding myself and finding, my mental health side, my physical health side, and following my life path right now. I haven't really found a moment right now to sign it, kind of in a way, find myself to kind of take a second to, like, I don't know, think about otherworldly things, if that makes sense. Because I've just been focusing on myself. Obviously, I focus on everybody else, as I do everything else with myself. I focus on everybody else, and I really do. I care about everybody else, all that stuff. But besides the point, besides the point that I'm trying to say, but I'm just saying, like, I've been really trying to, like, focus on myself for, like, damn near a decade now, and it's been amazing. Like, ever since I made an Instagram post when I first started to do my consistency, and that was literally the first time I've ever, like, done something consistent. And so I've just been, like, focusing on my life, focusing on my mental, physical. There have been ups, there have been a lot more downs. But now, as of right now, and I'm talking like this year, I'm on the up and up, which is amazing, and I've been feeling amazing because of it. So I'm on my way out. I'm feeling good. This is the year that I'm, like, actually gonna be, like, just that little pinch out of there, So we're gonna get out there. We're gonna get out of the hole, and it's gonna feel great. Anyways, this has been quite a long one, so if you have a long drive to work, then amazing. If you have a very short ride to work, then frick. But hope you guys enjoyed this mini pod. This wasn't really, I didn't really expect to do it this long, but sometimes it goes long. That's fine. It's a medium mini pod, if that makes sense. Medium length pod. Anyway, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been doing great, and I really just want to, like, sit here and yap for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the yap session. If you did, then do whatever. If you didn't, then of course do whatever. Like, I promote dislikes. I promote hate comments. I promote anything. I don't really care, because this is more of just me just yapping. So if you guys hate it, then cool. If you guys love it, then cool. It's all just, me just bleh. So hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.